Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 14 career with Dundee United. I've decided I'm going to go ahead and look to buy Nacho Fernandez from Real. I know the 25,000 a week wages is potentially a little bit excessive, but being where I want to take the club to, I think that will be the sort of base level that we'll be looking to pay players in the future. If I can bring in one or two per season, that would be the ideal way to sort things out. So we're going to look to put in a £750,000 bid in for him, valued at £1 million, and he's got less than 1 year on his contract. So hopefully we can get him in for around that price. I'll move forward, coming to the end of July, beginning of August. Real aren't interested in Josh Murphy. They don't want to pay the amount that I want for him. And you have a youth squad report. We have Gomes out for 5 months, and the board objective, qualify for Europe, is our objective for this season. And let's have a look at our youth academy. William Elm is our only player who's going to be a right-sided midfielder, potentially between 73 and 91 when he gets a chance. Let's move forward. First friendly in a couple of days against Ajax, and hopefully Fernandez will be in the team. Give him a 20% clean sheet. See if we get him for 4 years, and he's going to be a crucial first team player. And a player conversation. I want you to tell me as soon as possible. I want to go on the transfer list, says Ryan Gold. Let's see what his value is, and then I'll decide. So his value is 700,000. I don't really want to put him on the transfer list, because if we put him on the transfer list, he's only going to go for around that figure. Whereas if he's not on the transfer list, then he hopefully will sell for more. Nadir Sifty wants to be in the starting 11 for this upcoming match. Let's have a look, see what we can do with the team. Look to give a few players a game. Give Jesse Gonzalez a game at least in one of these. In fact, we'll give him this game now. Sifty can play. Murphy. Let's move Murphy to the left, and I want Lopez in there. Team's looking really healthy. Campbell on the bench, Cavero. So I'm going to put Bojanic on the bench instead of Leskeles. I don't really want Leskeles to get injured yet. We'll give him maybe the second game. Right, let's get this game done against Ajax. So yeah, I think these first 2 games are just going to be a case of resting a few players, giving a few players a bit of game time as Victor Fisher puts Ajax 1-0 up. And that's how the game ends. No injuries, which is good news. So let's see what Nadir has to say. Thanks for letting him get out there. That's not a problem. Move forward for our second pre-season friendly. Fernandez has accepted that contract offer. Let's get him in. Leaves us with £500,000 to spend. Should we want to? Right, let's have a look at Fernandez, see what he is. 71 is his rating. Fantastic, that's great news. So let's move forward to the second friendly. Yeah, actually, I was going to change. Sod it. Yeah, let's change the team. We'll swap some players around. Gonzalez, I might keep in goal for this game. Give him some proper time. Cavero and Cardozo, yes, let's have you in for now. Patterns of Murphy, Armstrong, Murphy, and Benzia. No, I don't want Benzia. I'm going to go with Campbell for this game, and I'll go with Benzia for the final game. And we have a scout update. 78 max for Person, so let's reject him. 81 max for Wickstrom, reject, and 88 max potentially for Matthias Jonsson. Let's keep our eye on him. Right, let's get this friendly done against Wolfsburg. We are away from home in this one. It would be nice to get on the score sheet in this one at least. But we don't. Lendl with the penalty for Wolfsburg after 68 minutes. So, 2 pre-season friendlies and two losses, but only 1-0 losses. Game against Roda coming up, so I'm going to want to look to try and put a full strength team out, as Ericsson was hoping he was going to play. You know what? Yeah, I think I might give him a game. Put a few of my youngsters in. We're going to give Ruben Blanco the start. Wilson, Fernandez, Cavero, Robertson, Azogwe. No, let's go with Ericsson. He was cheeky and came and asked if he could have a game. Lopez. Let's get Benzia in. Team looks okay. Gomez is unfortunately injured. That's going to be a potential blow. So giving the young lad Ericsson a game might not be too bad. Get him some game time. Get him potentially progressing, as we may need to use him during this season. But we get a 1-0 win. Patton with the goal after 83 minutes. So that's honestly not too bad. We're not scoring many, but we're also not conceding many. Nacho Fernandez got booked 8 minutes into his debut. We have a transfer offer for Cizanek. This is what we want. Pescara, let's just get that in. He's on £4,000 a week, so that gets a really big chunk of our wages gone. Gavin Gunning, I want to let you know, I'm just worried about having read some of the speculation around me. I just want to give me another chance. I've not said anything about not playing you, mate. There's a good chance you are going to play because Lascelles will go on the right side of midfield, right side of defence. Sorry. 2 officers. Play Assault. Cizanek has gone. And what was the other one? Down upcoming match. He wants to play. Home to Kilmarnock for this game. So let's go in and sort the team out. I think Fernandez needs to stay there. So yeah, got Lascelles, Gunning, Fernandez and Robertson. So you got 68 is the lowest in the defence. 64, 66, Dow, Armstrong and Murphy with 50. No, I want Benzia up front. Stutar, Cavero, Gold, Guerrero, Sifty, Campbell, and let's get Wilson off there and have Gonzalez on the bench. Just going to check the players who are available for loan. Purchased this season, Nacho Fernandez. Retiring at the end of contract is Wilson. Stutar's one I want to keep. Lopez and Cavero also want to keep. 3 16-year-olds who are all hopefully going to go out on loan. So let's have a look for central midfielders. Just see if there are any transfer listed who may be able to help us out. Just get them scouted now. Want someone that's... We need a CDM type or so. Alexei Pijou. Or PJ. Doesn't look that bad. Let me have a quick think. Can play centre mid as well. Let's scout him and get him added to the shortlist. 200,000 and £3,000 a week. So he's not that bad. Hopefully he can help us out. Chris Clark now is 33, Corona 33, Jorge Sayas. His balance is pretty good. Stamina is okay, vision is okay. Ball control is good, short passing is good. We play CDM, so he's not really adequate for us. Mark Deval Fernandez. Stamina and strength both a worry. No, definitely not. Oliver Kirsch from Dortmund. Doesn't look too bad overall. I think if I just want to get this young lad. We'll have a scout of him. No, don't want to do that. Right, so we've got this game coming up against Kilmarnock. Team is sorted. So yeah, we've got the one potential new centre mid that can come in. He's younger than Patton, so it's maybe a case of if we get him in and then look to sell Patton. So obviously Gomez is out for 5 months, so we really could do with some cover there. Gunning has been booked in our first game after 13 minutes, half an hour gone, still 0-0. First goal has gone in, and that's now with Benzio. Lascelles makes it 2 in quick succession. David Silva has come on for Kilmarnock. Surely that's not the David Silva. Guerrero on for Azogwe. Ibrahim pulls one back for Killy. And that's it, a 2-1 win. So hopefully we might be able to get a bit of money for Patton. I'm hoping he can be sold pretty soon. Right, so let's move forward. A EuroLeague game coming up. Is this a qualifier? I'll go and check the fixtures and see. I don't think it's Lokeren, so I don't think we have automatically qualified for the group stages. Yeah, no, 2 games against Lokeren. So at least we'll know by the end of the transfer window if we are going to be in the EuroLeague, the actual group stages. So, away against Lokeren. Sort the team out. Hopefully there's not many changes. Wilson, Lascelles, Fernandez, Robertson, Patton, Azogwe, Sifty on the right side of midfield. Can you play there? Yes, you can. Interesting. Gold, Armstrong and Benzia. Gunning, Stutar, Lopez, Guerrero, Campbell, Murphy and Dow. We are not going to need Murphy there. So let's have Gonzalez. Right. Away, so an away goal would be nice. Not conceding too many would also be nice. Let's see what we can get done here. Nacho Fernandez is hopefully going to make an impact in defence this season. Armstrong puts us 1-0 up after 13 minutes. Vital away goal. If we could get a second away goal, that would help us out. No, DePaul makes it 1-1 after 42. Half an hour to go. It's still 1-0, we just cannot do with conceding a second. A 1-0 draw away is an okay result, because that means we can concede 1 goal at home. Not that we want to, but we can. We do have that. We do have that little fallback. Okay, Declan John is moaning about not being played, but think about the bigger picture, son. If we get in the Champions, put my teeth back in. Getting the group stages of the EuroLeague, as Armstrong wants to leave as well. So there's a lot of changes potentially being taking place, especially in that attacking midfield role. Hopefully we can retain one of the 2 guys and work round one of them. Armstrong, Murphy, Lopez on the right, Guerrero and Azogwe. Let's get Declan John in there. Lascelles, Fernandez and Gunning. Benzia's been playing well. So we're away at St Mirren, who drew with Brisbane Roar, lost to San Lorenzo and lost to Hearts. So they lost their first league game 2-1. Hopefully they lose this one, give us a bit of momentum before we go into the second leg against Lokeren. Coming up to half time, and it's 0-0. Couple of substitutions, one for each side. Patton on, and Patton has scored. So 20 minutes to go. Dow on for Armstrong. Harkins makes it 1-0. Final 5, and the game ends 1-0. So we've had 2 1-0 draws in a row. So in fact that's our last 3 games where we have scored, but we've also conceded as well. Right, Dundee Utd, I'm going to motivate my team ahead of this game. Come on guys, we need to get into the group stages of the EuroLeague. Would give us a nice bonus in terms of money hopefully coming into the club. Stuart Armstrong. It's a bright future, great football. Right, so apparently we can get up to 7.6 million, so I'm going to ask for 7.5 million for him. And Everton You can also have him for 7.5 million. Morale leaving. Okay. Right, let's move forward, see if Newcastle or Everton come back and say yes. If they do, then I'll play this game against Locheren. Decided to match it of Everton. I feel the best in the question to leave. I've already said he can leave, right. I'm going to reject that from Newcastle because it's not what I want. I've got 7.5 already on the table from Everton. So, this game against Locheren could be the last one to give me some time to look to bring in another attacking midfielder, as we have 6.5 million to spend. So we can look to bring in someone really good. If I move a million over, if I move that actually to 5 million on transfer budget, that's 52,000 sorry, on wages. That's 2 players that cost 2.5 million each, and we can give them 25 grand a week. But we have CDM, we have this scout report. Strength is really good, stamina is also really good, but as we have other money available, I could look to bring in someone else who's better. So we might need to just keep our eye on him and for now not worry about it. We'll get this game done against Locheren. Hopefully we can qualify for the group stages, and then I will call it a day for this episode, and I will do a bit of scouting around, see if I can find some other young talent that can come in and help us out. Yeah, if I can find a couple of good young players, I may look to bring them in. Obviously, there could be like Victor Fisher at Ajax, could be one, but obviously now that we've moved on a season, his rating is going to be up a little bit, so we may struggle to bring him in. We'll have to see who else there is. But before that, let's get this game done against Locheren. Right, we need, this is not going to be quick soon, we need to qualify. We really do need to qualify. Pattern booked after 2 minutes, that's not a good start. Benzia puts us 1-0 up. That's a better start. Right, half an hour gone, still with a 1-0 lead. 1-1. Harbouet makes it 1-1. Right, we cannot concede a second goal. That will probably put us out. 20 minutes to go. Gold makes it 2-1. Gold still fighting for the team. Can we hold on to this 2-1 win? Yes, we can. We are through 3-2 on aggregate. Stoke beat Aberdeen, I can see there. Zurich Bilbao was a 2-2 draw. Inter, we're also in the qualifying stages. Interesting. 6 offices. Match rescheduled against Celtic, match rescheduled against Ross County, against Hearts, against Celtic. So let's go to the calendar and see who we have in our group. So we have St Etienne, we have Sevilla, and we have Austria Vienna. Jesus wept. Could we not have got a worse group? In fact, actually, let's go and have a look. Copa Europa between Barca and Spurs. Champions Cup. Euroleague, here we go. So it's, well, that's a pretty interesting group. Sporting, CSKA, Red Bull Salzburg and Young Boys. St Etienne, Sevilla, Dundee and Austria. That's our group. Valencia, Ajax, Sion and Elfsberg. Spurs, Wolfsburg, Feyenoord and St Pats. Bilbao, AZ, Bruges and Sturm Graz. Man United, Braga, Super J, St Johnstone are in their group with Man United. That's going to be an interesting game. Olympiacos, Stoke, Stadren and Hacken. Milan, Lille, Standard Liège and Elfsborg. Schalke, Dynamo Moscow, Motherwell and Rio Ave. Fiorentina, PSV, Grasshopper and Elsland. Inter, Kuhn, Krasnodar, Rosenborg and Aalborg. Everton, Hamburg, Lillestrøm and Vita Gramash. And that's all the groups for the Euroleague. Right guys, I will leave it there. We have a massive amount of money to spend, 5 million to spend. Hopefully we can bring in 1 or 2 decent players. It would be nice. Need another central attacking mid, I think. Well, someone that can play attacking mid. In fact, let's actually have a look. How many players do I have? If you've got to think, if Gold is going to go, then we have Dow, Gold, and Lopez. The only real 3 that we have, and we do need. So we do have other players like Murphy, and also Sifty that can play on the wings as well. So we're not doing too bad, but if we can pick up a few half decent players, that would be nice. If we can do 2, say a CDM and a cam, would be nice. We've got strikers sorted, we've got defenders sorted. It's just picking up I think those 2 midfield players. So I'll have a quick scout around and see if I can find anyone. I'll be back with you in the next episode pretty soon. This is going up on Monday, so the next one will probably be out on Wednesday. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.